Muy buenos días, HipicaTV. Bienvenidos a este show de Pronóstico para el Late Pick 5 de Goldstream Park. Nos acompaña Scotty McKeever de EquinEdge y el señor Pascual Artiles. Y con el café mañanero del señor Artiles y de Scotty, vamos a dar inicio al show, empezando en la sexta carrera del Late Pick 5 de Goldstream. Y vamos a ver el análisis de Scotty. Good morning, Scotty.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Bien, bien, saludos.
So let's
hello.
start with Late 6, Scotty, in the Late Pick 5.
All right, let's do it. So I'm starting off with a single. We're doing it right away. And we're going to go here with the 4-horse Katie's Dream Girl. And Miguel Vasquez jumps aboard. And Miguel is one of the top jockeys here at Gulfstream Park right now. And if you look at this horse. In the last two turf races, facing much better horses. And look at the GSR. Drops down to 61. Back up to 66. And look at those two efforts here on the synthetic going 1 mile and 70 yards. A first place finish and a second place finish by 1/4 of a length. So Miguel Vasquez jumps aboard as well. I think this horse is the horse to beat here in the opener for the Late Pick 5.
Así es, para Scotty le agrada muchísimo el ejemplar Katie's Dream Girl, un ejemplar que conduce Miguel Vázquez, para William Terrenos, un porcentaje alto, 25% en el win percentage, 53% en el SOR, el nivel del ejemplar Katie's Dream Girl, y a Scotty le gusta como una base agresiva para empezar el Pick 5, así que el 4, Katie's Dream Girl, como un single, como una base para Scotty en el Late Pick 5 de Goldstream Park. Escuchemos a Pascual y su opinión.
Bueno, estamos encontrados en esta. Fíjate, yo viendo el pace de esta carrera, aquí no hay velocidad. Y la velocidad la tiene Karen Bill, la número 3, la que va a conducir Samuel Camacho Jr. Yo que he demostrado que corre bien en punta, puede marcar los parciales y peligrosamente podría intentar dormir al grupo. Sé que el SOR está por debajo, está 48 en lo que es el promedio de la carrera, que es de 52, pero lo que me llama la atención, si ustedes miran el pace, no hay velocidad en la carrera, la velocidad es Karen Bill y Samuel Camacho podría hacer el trabajo de traérsela de punta a punta. Ciertamente está subiendo un poquito de agrupación, pero para mí, el hecho de que no haya velocidad en la carrera, si él marca parciales cómodos, ella está en capacidad de venírseles de tiro a tiro. Y la otra que coloqué en el ticket fue Cagua, la número 5, la de Antonio Sano. Si ustedes miran toda la campaña de esta potra, ella corre mejor cuando la colocan en este grupo. Me fui de un extremo a otro. Me fui con el que en teoría va a marcar los parciales y se puede venir de punta a punta. Y una yegua como Cagua que va a venir de atrás. Seguramente va a estar entre las últimas en el camino de la carrera, pero que al final debe ser una de las que más avance. Aparte de eso, que en esta oportunidad coloca a Antonio Sano de Carzayas como su jockey, que es un jockey de mucha confianza para Sano. Y bueno, me voy con esos dos. Aquí estamos completamente encontrados. 3 y 5 en la carrera 6.
Pascual disagrees. He likes the two horses that he thinks in this SOR, they run better. The pace, favorable for Karen Bill. He thinks that Karen Bill is going to lead from the beginning and has a good chance to wear the field. And if that doesn't happen, he thinks that Cagua, that is the lowest horse, the slowest horse in the race with a pace of 4, but in this SOR, she runs well and she's returning to this level. He thinks that 3 and 5, the speed horse and the slow horse are the same in the race. Or he disagrees with Katie's Dream Girl. So good luck to both. Y como siempre les digo, en esta se encuentran Pascual y Scotty. Si usted tiene budget, si usted tiene presupuestos para su Late Pick 5, usted pudiera utilizar las selecciones de Pascual y Scotty, ambas basadas con EquinEdge, y reforzar su ticket. Let's see who is right. Vamos a ver quién tiene la razón. Vamos a
lo que sí estamos seguros, Alfredo, y voy a utilizar un término tuyo, tanto Scotty como este servidor, muy agresivos en esta carrera.
And he thinks that you are very aggressive. He's very aggressive in this 6th race. So good luck to both. And I know other handicapper that is recommending another horse is not 3, is not the 5, and is also not the number 4. So very aggressive in this race. 3 handicappers, different handicappers, starting the Late Pick 5. Muy agresivos los pronosticadores empezando la sexta, y otro que le gusta otro caballo en esta carrera que no es ni el 3, ni el 5, ni el 4. Let's go to race 7, Scotty.
Okay. Yeah. No, Siete, the 7-horse short circuit. You have to watch out for that horse too. This is a wide open race, but because of that, I decided that we maybe needed to take a chance in this first leg. So okay.
Scotty dice que el 7 short circuit, a short circuit is the single for other handicapper here, and needs to have some attention, but or you spread or you need to take a risk. Para Scotty hay una base que pudiera ser también short circuit, para otros pronosticadores lo es. Él decidió arriesgarse con Caris Dream Girl, la número 4, que es la que más le gusta. Let's go to race 7. Vamos a la séptima.
All right, race 7. This is another one that you could spread, but I'm going to use 2 horses. I'm going to use Our Fantasy número 4 and American, of course, the número 6. So those 2 horses I like. Our Fantasy, the 4-horse. I mean, this one's just been knocking on the door, but and comes back at the same levels. 33% to win. Likes the surface and the distance. I really like the post position here, and this horse is tactical. So the 6-horse is going to be on the lead. Actually, the 4-horse I think is going to get some pace because the 1 and the 2 and the 6 are fast, and even the 7-horse is somewhat fast. So. Of the 2 horses, though, I do like Our Fantasy the best. I think it's going to get a good trip. And look at Edwin Gonzalez and Cesar Figueroa. They're 5 wins and 10 tries.
Así es, para Scotty, la carrera está entre el número 4 Our Fantasy y el número 6 American, of course. El número 4 Our Fantasy es una yegua que se puede beneficiar del paso rápido, como pueden ver en el pace. El 6 tiene 86, el 1, 76, el 2, 76. There is a lot of speed, hay mucha velocidad en la carrera. Our Fantasy se puede acomodar detrás y embestir al final. Le gusta mucho. El money line de EquinEdge lo tienen 8-5. Un ejemplar con mucho chance. Y American, of course, una yegua muy rápida, probablemente tome la punta. And she's a tough cookie. American, of course. Ella va a estar adelante y va a estar resistiendo hasta el final. So 4-6, 6-4 for Scotty. Para Pascual, vamos a escuchar.
Yo me fui con 4 marcas en la carrera. Si miramos a la número 4, Our Fantasy, por ejemplo, repite la conducción Edwin González. Si miran aquí los movimientos, Éter Prado la condujo en la penúltima oportunidad y en la última la condujo Edwin González. Lo que a mí me llama la atención es que cuando González monta con el trainer César Figueroa es muy efectivo. Estamos hablando de 10-5. 50% la efectividad ganadora de esta yunta, que se paró por estos días porque César estaba utilizando a su hermano, pero después de su hermano, Edwin González claramente es el jockey de confianza. Y ante esa velocidad que podría haber en la carrera, yo creo que la más beneficiada va a ser la número 4, Our Fantasy. Otra que me llama la atención es la número 7, la que conduce Edgar Sayas, la que presenta David Ford. Reapareció en su última. Esta no corría desde el 4 de diciembre cuando lo hizo en Tampa. Reapareció el 3 de julio. Lo hizo bastante bien para reaparecer y fíjate que Edgar Sayas decide repetir la monta en la carrera. Y bueno, fíjate, yo al final decidí completar con la número 6 y con la número 1. La número 1 tiene ahora a Leonel Reyes como su conductor. Reyes dejó algunas montas en esta carrera para irse con la número 1, la presentada por Víctor Barbosa Jr. Aquí en teoría va a haber velocidad y si eso es así como parece ser, yo creo que la más beneficiada es Our Fantasy, es la que más me gusta, pero bueno, aseguramos con 4 en esta carrera.
Pascual thinks that the race is very level, so he likes Our Fantasy, he likes American, of course, but he adds Chasing Happiness, looking for a good price, and Edgar Sayas is repeating the mount for trainer Dave Fox. He thinks it's an alternative, looking for a good price, has a good percentage, 10%. Yes, the GSR, la genética 68, 68 de GSR, es un ejemplar con bastante chance y una posibilidad cierta de sorprender. Así que 1, 4, 6, 7, 1, 4, 6, 7 para Paco en la séptima. Let's go to race 8 and hear your analysis, Scotty.
All right. I'm covering these 4 horses, the 1, 2, 4, and 7. If you look at the morning line for the 2-horse, Bunny Not Beast, this horse is 5-1 on the EquinEdge morning line, only 9% to win. Edgar Perez jumps aboard, and I do think that the 2-horse deserves a look. I really didn't have a strong feeling in this race, but the GSR They were pretty similar in this race, but also Bunny Not Beast had a top GSR. Also, look at the 2 for 2 at the surface and distance of 5 furlongs in the synthetic. So I think this is a wide open race, but I'm covering half the field with the 1, 2, 4, and 7.
Para Scotty es una carrera pareja donde él coloca 4 de los 8 competidores, se colocó la mitad de la nómina, que son el 2, el 1, el 7 y el 4 en su ticket. Él hablaba, evidentemente, el 1, el 7 y el 4 con bastante oportunidad, pero habló especialmente de Bunny Not Beast, el número 2, un ejemplar que tiene un SOR de 63, el SOR, el Strength of Race, es el nivel de este ejemplar, es un nivel muy positivo y baja a una categoría más suave. Él piensa que ese morning line de EquinEdge, que se reduce considerablemente de 12-1 a 5-1, es un síntoma que, a pesar de que el win percentage es apenas 9%, este ejemplar número 2 is a possible good shot, long shot. El número 2, Bunny Not Beast. El número 2 puede ser una sorpresa en esta carrera con un buen dividendo. Si tienen presupuesto, agréguenla, que a Scotty le gusta mucho el número 2, Bunny Not Beast. Así que 1, 2, 4, 7 for Scotty, para Scotty. Pascual, ¿qué opinas tú?
Mira, cuando analicé esta carrera, decidí que en el ticket no iba a dejar afuera ni a la presentada de Jorge Delgado, la número 8, ni a la presentada de José Francisco D'Angelo, la número 5. Fíjate que esta número 8, Veloce Bella, tiene 88% en el pace, puede ser la velocidad de la carrera. Se estrena por primera vez con Jorge Delgado como entrenador. Ya sabemos el altísimo porcentaje que tiene Jorge cuando sus ejemplares debutan en sus manos por primera vez, sea clemiado, sea porque vienen de otro entrenador o cuando él los tiene. Y coloca a Chantal Sutherland, que es claramente su jockey de mayor confianza. Estamos hablando de un 20% de efectividad ganadora entre los dos. Jorge Delgado anda muy bien en este meeting. Su efectividad está en un 25%, que es buenísima. Tiene un 58 de SOR. Para mí es la primera opción clara de la carrera. El otro es el de José Francisco D'Angelo, la número 5, que está de turno. Coloca a Edwin González. Ciertamente esta yunta no ha podido ganar, tiene de 8-0, pero es una yunta que tarde o temprano va a conquistar una victoria. Y al final decidí completar las marcas con la número 1. Ella ciertamente viene de ganar, la colocan ahora en esta agrupación. Ciertamente reaparece, tiene mucho tiempo sin correr, no lo hace desde septiembre del año pasado, pero esa última vez cuando ganó lo hizo muy bien. Reaparece con buenos trabajos, el entrenador tiene buena efectividad reapareciendo. Miguel Ángel Vázquez, el jockey, repite, fue el que la llevó a la victoria en aquella oportunidad. Y bueno, completé con la número 4, que tiene el win más alto de la carrera, 25%, y va a tener la conducción de Edgar Sayas, que siempre es una garantía. Pero fíjate el detalle, el jockey de confianza de Walder es Miguel Vázquez, y Miguel Vázquez prefirió montarse en la número 1, que es el long shot, por cierto, que está acá en EquinEdge. Así que nos vamos con esas 4. Creemos que ya aseguramos 1, 4, 5 y 8.
Para Pascual, una carrera pareja, complicada. It's a tough race for Pascual. He likes a Lura Moore, number 1. Is a long shot for EquinEdge. Es el long shot del sistema. Un ejemplar con bastante chance. GSR 65, la genética 65, un percentage 21, 21% para ganar la carrera. Number 1 is included. Is on the ticket of Scotty also. Una carrera, repito, muy pareja para Pascual. And he was picking Emirates Affair, number 4. Number 5, Dreaming of Audrey. Dreaming of Audrey is the first pick of EquinEdge. And also Veloce Bella. And Pascual was explaining that this horse is very fast, and Jorge Delgado is putting Chantal Sutherland to ride the number 8, and the number 8 is going to try to wire the field. So para Pascual, el 8, el 5, el 1 y el número 4 para tratar de asegurar la carrera. Muy complicada esta competencia número 8. Let's pass to race number 9. Vamos a la 9ª carrera, la penúltima de la secuencia. Scotty has 6 horses in his ticket, 6 caballos en el ticket de Scotty. What do you like, Scotty, in this race? ¿Qué te gusta?
I've analyzed this. I probably handicapped this one race for an hour alone. And when I came down to it, I couldn't separate these horses. I'm a G6, is going for 3 straight races, beat like 3 of these horses in that last race. But in that last race on 625, they were all within like 2 lengths of each other, 3 lengths of each other. And the interesting horse here is probably the 7-horse Chocolate Bar, who was just claimed for $50,000 by Fausto Gutierrez. So that horse deserves a look. The Noble Drama has been off of a layoff since October. This one deserves a look. Sonny Leon is jumping aboard, and this one deserves a look as well. If I had to just say one horse, just one, this horse stumbled a little bit. It doesn't show it in the trouble line notes here, but I would say Tune In might run a good race. And maybe if you want to spread in some of the other races and take a chance on a single, maybe it'd be here with Tune In. But I think Tune In's going to run a good race. But I probably played a little bit afraid in this race, and I'm covering all of them but the 5.
Así es, para Scotty colocó todo en el ticket con su presupuesto menos el 5. Él dice que estuvo una hora analizando esta carrera y no logró discernir el ganador. Dice que Chocolate Bar el 7 es un gallo interesante, lo reclamó Fausto Gutiérrez en su última, Yunin en su última tuvo tropiezo. Pudiera ser una base arriesgada para los que no quieran multiplicar, pero él dice que él está más hacia el lado de temer a que cualquiera gane. For me, Chocolate Bar is a single. Para mí, Chocolate Bar is a single. I think the pace is setting the stage for him. Yo creo que el paso de la carrera le va a setear la carrera a Chocolate Bar. I admit that I'm afraid of tuning. Le tengo algo de miedo a tuning, pero I like Chocolate Bar has a single. A mí me gusta Chocolate Bar has a single. ¿Qué te gusta a ti, Pascual?
Sí, y casi lo dejo por fuera al 7 Chocolate Bar, el que presenta Fausto Gutiérrez. Va a presentarlo por primera vez. Este caballo lo reclamó Fausto Gutiérrez. Sus últimas 2 carreras fueron en Kineland y en Churchill Downs. Ciertamente no tuvo buenas actuaciones, pero regresa a una pista donde ya él corrió aquí este mismo año y en ambas ocasiones montó Javier Castellano. Algo tiene que haberle visto. Coloca a Edgar Pérez. Cuando revisamos la estadística entre los dos, tienen de 3-2 Fausto Gutiérrez y Edgar Pérez cuando van en junta. Y aquí es una carrera que pareciera, cuando vemos el pace de American Prince, del 4 Tunim, del 8 Brasstown, quizás puede haber algo de pelea en las partes ¿cómo se llama? La delantera de esta carrera. Y esto quizás pueda aprovecharlo Chocolate Bar. Completé las marcas con el 1. La combinación de los Marat siempre es peligrosa dejarla por fuera. 17% de efectividad entre los dos. Viene corriendo bien. Si ustedes miran este ejemplar, tiene 2 muy buenas actuaciones recientes que realmente lo acreditan como para seguir compitiendo en este tipo de grupos. Y Brasstown, el de Antonio Sano, ciertamente tiene solo 9% en el win, pero este caballo le dieron un descanso, no corre desde el 25 de junio, viene a reaparecer ahora el 31 de julio, o sea que pasó más de un mes sin correr. Es un caballo siempre rendidor y Edgar Sayas regresa después de un buen tiempo a la conducción de este ejemplar y con él siempre ha tenido buenas actuaciones. Yo creo que aquí amarro la carrera. Cuando no hay una fija en el ticket hay que reducir todo por todos lados y tratar de amarrar con lo que se tiene. De los que estoy dejando por fuera, al que le tengo miedo es al 6 Noble Drama, que viene a reaparecer, no corre desde el 23 de octubre del año pasado. Colocaron a Sonny León y podría ser un caballo peligroso, pero bueno, no me dio el presupuesto para colocarlo.
Well, for Pascual, he's using the horses that he thinks they are going to run better. Aina G6 is a stubborn horse. He likes to run close to the lead. Brasstown, he's a fast horse. He's going to get a lot of pressure, but he's a brave horse. And Chocolate Bar is going to close strongly. He's afraid about Noble Drama that is coming from the layoff. So, una carrera difícil. It's a complicated race. 1-7-8 para Pascual. Y he thinks that, like you, he would like to have more budget to add more horses. Él le gusta tener más presupuesto para agregar más caballos. Let's go to race 10 and talk about this tough race to close the sequence. Adelante, Scotty.
I considered singling Banker's Hours, and this horse is even money on the EquinEdge morning line. 2 second-place finishes in a row. I think my biggest concern is this horse keeps on burning money, right? You can see, like, second place, went off at 5-2, 4-1. This horse, with Edgar Zayas, he's sticking around for the last race. That probably means something. I'm sure a lot of people are singling this 7 horse. I decided to spread a little bit. Who I thought was very interesting was the 6 horse, Si Como No, because throughout that last race, the horse was 41%. That didn't look like any of this horse's past performances. I think this horse, it steadied with Edgar Zayas last time out, The horse is getting a weight break. I think this 6 horse might surprise. It's interesting that this horse is only 5-1 on the EquinEdge morning line. So, but I think this horse, Si Como No, might run a better race with the bug.
So, for Scotty, he decided to spread. Para Scotty, él decidió multiplicar 2, 3, 6 y 7. Mencionó que el caballo Bankers Hour podría ser una base. Él estuvo pensando en colocarlo como una base, pero él ha visto que el caballo ha sido muy jugado en varias oportunidades y no ha ganado. Entonces le da como una sensación de desconfianza. Piensa que es un caballo vulnerable. Lo coloca. Si usted tiene menos presupuesto, probablemente lo coloque como base. Él decidió buscarle la caída. Agregó al número 6, Sí Como No, buscando una sorpresa. En su última, este caballo tuvo tropiezos, no tuvo una buena actuación. Ahora va con Jason Wyas, an apprentice jockey, un jinete aprendiz, and is getting a good allowance in the weight. Está recibiendo un descargo muy positivo en las libras. Y este número 6 pudiera ser un long shot, una sorpresa cerrando la jornada con un buen dividendo y venciendo un caballo que es un caballo muy favorito como Bankers Hour el 7. Él reforzó con On Jet Air el número 3 y el número 2 Full of Mischief, buscando un buen dividendo. Así que 2, 3, 6 y 7, those 4 numbers, the same numbers that I have in my ticket. So I like those 4 horses, 2, 3, 6 and 7, 2, 3, 6, 7 para Scott y lo mismo caballo que tengo en mi ticket también. Vamos a escuchar a Pascual y su opinión.
Estuve muy tentado, al igual que Scotty, de colocar al número 7 como la base de este ticket. Pienso que así como cerraron ayer la jornada, lo van a hacer otra vez hoy. Safi Joseph Jr. y Edgar Zayas. Fíjate que el win que tiene para la carrera es 29%, es el más alto que ha tenido en las distintas participaciones que ha tenido este caballo. Y generalmente, estén pendientes de este dato, generalmente cuando hay un win muy alto en la última carrera, no falla. Entonces ese 29% en comparación al resto, el 13% tiene apenas el que está de segundo.
30%.
Yo creo que es un caballo, yo creo que es un ejemplar claro para ganar la carrera. Sin embargo, al igual que ustedes, pues yo decidí buscar la caída y lo estoy buscando con un caballo que de ganar abonaría muy buen dividendo y sería un gran long shot. Si no gana el favorito y decido buscar la caída, pues decidí buscarlo con uno que abone un buen dividendo y es el número 8. Cerrando con el dato del 7, que lo podemos ver acá también, su último trabajo, el 23 de julio, es el típico trabajo de Safi Joseph para dejar a sus caballos listos, correr aquí, ganar y, bueno, ver si alguien se lo lleva. Ahora, fíjate, el número 8, por primera vez Sonny León va a hacer combinación con Ernesto Ochoa. Aquí estamos hablando de una yunta venezolana. Este caballo, la última vez que corrió fue el 26 de junio. Este presentado es el número 8, el presentado de Ernesto Ochoa. Su trabajo el 15 de julio.
Disculpa, World Feather es el 8, el de Juan Arias con Edgar Pérez. Creo que tuviste un error de tipeo probablemente.
Entonces si hay un error mío, tendría yo que... vamos a buscar aquí yo, aquí entrenador. Ajá, no, es el número 9, mala mía, número 9. Así que vamos a hacer...
Pascual has a typo in his ticket. It's the number 9 Compass K.
Sí,
vamos a hacer un cambio. Not the number 8.
Vamos a hacer un cambio de números, el 9 por el 8, disculpen. Me gusta esta yunta de Sonny León. Me gusta esta yunta de Sonny León con Ernesto Ochoa. Fíjate que es la primera vez que van a ir ambos en yunta. Este caballo está en un 9% en el win. Ganó en su penúltima. En la última cayó octavo, pero no lo hizo nada mal. Con este decidí buscar la caída. Disculpen allí el cambio de número. Su trabajo del 29 de julio, 38, casi 39 para los 3 furlongs, es el típico trabajo de Ernesto Ochoa para dejar a sus caballos listos. Así que decidí buscar la caída del número 7 con un caballo de buen dividendo que es el número 9. Rectifico allí, 9, gracias.
For Pascual, Bankers Hours is almost a single. Bankers Hours es casi una base. He thinks when a horse has a high percentage in the last race, especially with number 7 Bankers Hours has 30%. He thinks that usually combine that with Safi Joseph and Edgar Zayas and is likely the winner. Es muy probablemente el ganador con ese inversor.
Te voy a dar un dato más, Alfredo, sobre el 9. Fíjate que el SOR del 9 es 56 y está muy por encima del resto de los participantes de esta carrera.
He's saying that the number 9, he likes that horse as a long shot. He's 2-for-1 in the distance and surface. And 56 SOR. 56 el SOR, el nivel del caballo en sus últimas presentaciones es alto, and he thinks that is the horse that could upset number 7. Así que para Pascual, 7 and 9 for Pascual Compass K with a high SOR in this race.
I did want to real quickly, since accidentally Pascual kind of fell onto this 8 horse by accident, but I do want to make a point because as you guys were kind of talking about the 8 a little bit, if you look back here, throw out the last race, right, and look 2 and 3 back. This horse actually ran really good sprinting on the synthetic, and Edgar Perez jumps aboard. This is an interesting long shot, though. I might end up the horse. I mean, look at this horse. If you look here on 527 and 428, right, 2 third-place finishes. I'm just saying, like, this is not the worst looking long shot in the world either. And if you look at the SOR over here, the SOR is not bad on this 8 horse. It's the second top SOR next to the 3 horse on Jet Arab. So anyways, I think the 8 horse is an interesting long shot, at least not necessarily to win, but to be in the money possibly. And you're probably going to get 20 to 1.
Así es, bueno, Scotty mencionaba que World Feather, que Pascual, por un error de tipeo cuando mandó los números, lo confundió con el 9 y accidentalmente abrimos el Past Performance y él estaba diciendo que el caballo es muy rápido y en su antepenúltima y penúltima hizo unas sprintadas y llegó tercero. No es un long shot de altas dimensiones, pero si usted quiere multiplicar, como son las cosas, para no ser supersticioso, el número 8 pudiera ser una sorpresa ya que lo metimos a ver este caballo por error. Así que simplemente fue un comentario adicional. Es un caballo que pudiera ser un long shot de altísimo dividendo, cosa que ha ocurrido en Gulfstream. So, para Pascual es number 7 and number 9, 7 y 9 para Pascual. Let's show the ticket for Scotty again to finish the show. Ahí está el ticket por $96 y Cathy's Dream Girl el 4 en la cesta como base. So, see you next week. Nos vemos la próxima semana. Mucha suerte para todos. Continuamos con más en EquinEdge y en HipicaTV.
Adiós. Chao.
Ciao. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, hopefully we can get, maybe this 8 can come in the money. And good luck, Pascual, on your ticket.
Good luck to Scotty.
Okay, all right. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day.
Amén. Igual.
Well, good luck, guys. And hopefully, I'm rooting for these 2 tickets. Necesitamos un ticket ganador. We need a winning ticket soon. So, wishing you the best, and we'll be in contact during the afternoon texting, and hopefully the texts are going to be positive.
hopefully. Hey, no, these cards have been very, very tough, right? I mean, they've not been easy. There have been some, very difficult races. So, and look at some of the payouts. I mean, the payouts have been just monstrous. So, I think that if you can give good information, then you've done your job. And I think the biggest thing is everyone has to place their tickets differently and strategically and look at the information and what was said about the horses. So good job, guys. We're doing our job. Like, these races are very, very tough. So hope you guys do really good today. What are you covering today on your show today, Alfredo?
We have Borsten and Laurel. Pascual is doing the handicapping show for Laurel right away, and I need to go to the studio to be covering the race for Borsten. 24 minutes to post for the first race. So
yeah, first race.
Wishing you good luck. Okay. Wishing you the best with your daughter and her dog.
Thank you. Before you go, who's your best bet at Gulfstream Park today?
Chocolate bar, maybe.
Chocolate bar, really? 15% to win is your best bet? Look at you. Going out on a limb.
Well, yeah, well, that race, see, you are putting 6 horses in that race. And I'm telling you that, you know what I like, that I don't know if you use it. Hard to capture, number 7 in race number 8.
In race number 8, hard. Yeah, of course, the 7 horse. Second EquinEdge pick. And but this horse is dropping, though. It's dropping from, It was 28% last time out and is dropping, but it, I don't think it had a really good run last time out. And but yeah, I think that horse deserves a long look. I left out the EquinEdge top pick. I left out Dreaming of Audrey. We'll see if I was right to do that, but I thought this horse was vulnerable. I didn't like that the EquinEdge morning line was higher than the odds makers morning line. I didn't like this horse is only 12%. But this horse always tries and has 2 wins in the last 5 races, so certainly deserves a look. But these are the types of horses I try to beat on the win ends, and that's the way you're going to make some money. This horse is going to go off as the favorite most likely, but I think if I had one horse in that race, I 2's my long shot, but Hard to Capture would probably be the horse I think is going to win the race.
Yeah, your long shot today is Bonnie, not Beast. I don't like Dreaming of Audrey also. I don't like her. SOR, the SOR is low. It's low,
yeah,
and
look
the
at the jockey trainer combination. Well, look at the jockey trainer combination as well. It's 0 for 8. And I mean, the truth is the Dreaming of Audrey can win, but it's only 12% to win. So, I mean, you're 88% chance of losing with that horse. So
also, it's a 5 furlong race, and the pace is 4.
Yeah, no, exactly. Now, on the dirt, this horse would have no chance. On the synthetic, for whatever reason, on the synthetic here at Gulfstream Park, you can come from behind and win. You cannot.
She will be flying at the end. So hopefully she's not reaching the race, but she's going to be maybe in the board. Maybe she's hitting the board. I don't know.
No, and I think that's a very good point. I think what you want to do with a horse like this maybe is key the horse in the 2nd and 3rd spots, right? Mm-hmm. So maybe you would do like a 1, 2, 4, 7 with a 5 exacta, and then do a trifecta 1, 2, 4, 7 with 1, 2, 4, 7 with 5 trifecta, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because we are rooting against her, but she could hit the horse, the board. Yeah.
She could hit the board, exactly. So, all right. Well, good luck to you. Okay.
You too, and well, I'm talking to Javier tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm talking to Javier tomorrow and let you know what I feel from the conversation. I will try to land him.
Okay, go get him.
I will find a way to let him know that if you are going to sit down with Scotty, try to do at least try to to do an agreement, something. And if you don't get the client to do it, well, but you try. But try to land it. Let's see.
Right. If you want to sit down with me, that's cool, but you got to be serious.
Yes, I will try to do that. Yeah, not saying that, but being in the middle. And I have, some arguments like you try this with several people. I'm not saying like him, but you try that, and these guys are trying to do the same, and they're losing their time, I think.
That's right. That's right. All righty.
Hopefully, let's root this ticket. Come on. It's time.
Let's get it. I know, one time. All right.
Let me tell you, the number 4, I put her in my ticket, but she's not in 4 picks for me.
Which one? My single?
Yep.
Well, don't forget, she also didn't have Miguel Vasquez on her. And if you look, throw out the last 2 turf races, she's got a win and a second by a quarter of a length. And Jaramillo lost the crop. I mean, this is and those were a 54 SOR and a 50 SOR. I mean, this horse is very live today. Absolutely.
No, that is the reason that I didn't include her, but I don't know.
You just have to throw out the last 2 races.
She's kind of silly. When she runs, she's silly. I don't know.
Well, that I don't know. I don't remember seeing her run, but she's but look at, she won that race 4 back against a 50 group, and she broke last and won by 2 lengths, then comes back against a much tougher group than what's today. And these are all at the same distances. She's gonna be, there's not much speed in here. So she's got some class, so she might even be a little bit closer to the pace. Miguel Vasquez is going to have her in a good position. I think she's going to be really, really tough to beat. And the horse she has to watch out for is Short Circuit, the 7 horse. and that
maybe you're right because she is the top GSR and the
no.
SOR is acceptable. She has a run well on Tapira. Yeah, maybe you are right. I don't know, but I don't like her. I never like her. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, look, in 3 tries going a mile and 70 yards, and she's got a win in a second in 3 tries against an SOR of 52. She's got a top GSR. She's her EquinEdge morning line 7-2. She's EquinEdge's second pick, and she's 25% equal top win percentage. I mean, she's solid. I mean, she's got a solid look in here. This is the type of race where you have to try to get by with few horses, because you go cover 7 horses in here or 6 horses, and then the favorite wins, you're screwed. So you just have to take a risk. And I felt like these races were pretty tough today. I'm telling you, I handicapped that race number 9 for an hour. That is a wide open race. Now, Chocolate Bar can win for sure. But
they finish the pace, American Prince, Brasstown, and G6, they are going to kill between them. They are killing between.
I'm a G6 won't duel with it. It's going to be because they just faced each other. The American Prince and Brasstown are going to be on the lead together. Now, American Prince kind of stumbled in that last start, but they don't show it on the trouble line. So, but Brasstown was faster and has the outside post and has Zaya. So they're probably going to be dueling. I'm a G6 is interesting. But again, tune in. I'm a G6, American Prince, and Brasstown were within like 2 lengths of each other in that last race. I mean, it was really close. And so any one of them could win this race depending on the trip that they get here. Tune In, though, did not have the best trip. I'm telling you, Tune In is an interesting horse. And this horse likes to win too, and I
admit that. And maybe he's going to be running closer to the lead. But the truth is, the best horse closing in this race is Chocolate Bar. And if you check his past performances, he has run very well on Churchill Down. He has run well on Gulfstream. He likes the distance. He's closing strongly, and there is a lot of pace. So that is the reason that I make the decision, because I don't like this closer as a single. Usually I use speed horses as singles, but this one, the stage is set for him. No,
I mentioned this yesterday on my show, and really, I'm telling you, winning comes down to 100% how you place your tickets. That's it. I mean, how you place your tickets is everything. EquinEdge will almost always have your horses for you. The information is right there at your fingertips, and it's going to come down to decision making every single time. Like, there's not going to be any surprise here in these sequence of races today. I don't believe there will be. It's just going to be, is the 4 horse, is Katie's Dream Girl going to get a good trip? You need some racing luck. I think she's the best horse in the race. I honestly do. In this race, Our Fantasy to me is the best horse in the race because I think there's a lot of speed, and I almost singled that horse. So I do like her. And then this race I thought was wide open, and I decided to leave Dreaming of Audrey out because I felt like I didn't want to play a bigger ticket. So otherwise I would have thrown her in. But when
the way you prepare the ticket is the key, because for example, the other day I tried a pick 3 on Saratoga that was on Thursday, I think. And the truth is all the metrics were pointing to one horse to be a single. And I was like a septic. And I decided to add another horse in that race. So I put 2 horses there. And in the last race, I spread. But I knew already that the last race was wide open. So I put like 5 or 6 horses, but they were running like 10 or 11 horses, and I felt, insecure anyway. So
you knew that when you didn't single that horse, that was a single, that cost you.
Yes, that cost me the ticket because the horse won. Then I hit the second leg with a horse that was paying 6-1, something like that. And in the last race, won a horse that was paying 25-1, something like that. and the pick free pay almost $300.
Yeah.
My ticket was for $30, and I checked if I put the single, I was able to put all the horses in the last race. That cost me.
Oh yeah. No, it's all how you place your tickets. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna, so this ticket, I'm gonna play this as well, but we got the race number 1, and you're covering that as well too, so you probably have to go, don't you?
Yes, I need to go there because Pascual is finishing. So I wish you luck.
All right.
And we'll talk during the week. And when I finish talking with Javier, I'll let you know. And let's see what
Sounds
happens.
good. All right. Sounds good. Thanks, Alfredo.
My best for your daughter and her dog. And
Thank you.
well, we'll be in touch, man.
All right. All right. You take care. Good luck.
Take care. Good luck.
Okay. So Alfredo Alonso, thank you very much. And I'm still here in California, and we did a long show yesterday. It was pretty good. I didn't think it was bad. I thought we had some times within the show that we did pretty good. Hey, Lobi, how are you? Yeah, so no, it wasn't bad. I'm gonna go to church here soon with my daughter Alexis. My older daughter Erica just called me right now. But thank you, Van, very much. I appreciate that. David, thank you so much too. Yeah, Pascual's fantastic, and he's starting to get EquinEdge down as well and using the platform. Of course, Alfredo uses it, and but since we got 12 minutes, so hey, what's going on? So I am not doing a show, but why don't we just do the pick 5 over at Gulfstream Park, the early pick 5. We'll do that, and then I'm going to have to go. Let me charge my phone. 1 second. Okay. All right. So, all right, let's look at this. So the system singled the 1-horse Bullet on Tap, and right, Van, I was just, you literally, Van, just said what I was just about to say. Like, there's so many things you can learn, and I'm learning too. Like, so I've been hanging in there, but I've not really been, like, I was just mentioning to Anna yesterday that, like, last year and the year before, I was so on fire, winning tournaments left and right. I think at one point I won 3 straight tournaments as well. And I just, for whatever reason, I'm not at that level right now. Like, so we all go through times, and I'm trying to figure out what it is, and so I've been struggling. I had 2 entries in the NHC last year. I did pretty good. The year before, forget about it. I was just so on fire. But so I'm struggling a bit trying to figure it out. So we all go through that. But I think that what you don't want to do is just try to power through it. I think you have to take a step back, bet a little bit less, and it's always a moving target. It is. And so, and you don't want to power through it. That's the last thing you want to do. And you take a step back and go, okay, how am I looking at this? So that's what I'm trying to do that right now. I'm definitely struggling for sure. So let's see here. Let's see if this one is a single. We got 9 minutes before Gulfstream Park, and then I'm going to have to jet. So first thing you see when you look at these PPs is this horse clearly needs to be on or near the lead, and it's burned a lot of money. Like, this is, now it does have a new trainer. Kevin Krieger jumps aboard. This is in my mind, a very scary single. Well, that's the best thing you've said, man, for sure. You got a first-time starter here. A lot of times in a race like this, you want to be all over those first-time starters. So I don't see. This horse needs the lead, and the one's going to the lead. So but it's got actually more class. If you look at the SOR, look, the one's got the 4th top class, right? So there's other horses with more class. So I would do something like this. And this is not the worst looking long shot in the world. I think, look at this, the screwed part about this is that there's new connections here. Same connections. I don't even mess with this horse. That being said, there's been some top jockeys that haven't been able to win on this horse. Jose Ortiz, Castellano, Vasquez, Lopez, Jaramillo. I mean, but again, it's a new trainer. But, you know, for me, I'd probably do something like this. I got a note here on the 7 horse. Didn't run terrible. Watch for next. Jumps on the synthetic for the first time and has some breeding for it. It's not terrible. This horse looks dominant. So my note horse, those right there, maybe. I'm, I don't have a lot of time to handicap this, so I might just take a horse like this and just go, okay, it's my best chance for a single. It's not really burned a lot of money, and when it was 23%, it barely lost, and it's in a race that doesn't look that great. I mean, you could get a bomb in here for sure. I mean, look, you can't be hard on this horse in the last 2 races. It really wasn't even meant to do anything. 5% and 6%. And look, it really outran its odds, and it had the 11 hole. I mean, this horse probably deserves to be the favorite. Gets a better jockey too. So maybe we single the 7. When your top win percentage is 20%, you know the damn race is tough as hell. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll just sort the EE morning line, but that even really doesn't tell us much, right? And then other times what I'll do is I'll just cover the top 3 EquinEdge picks. I'll do that. But first I really want to sort these metrics and see what it comes up with. Like 3, 7, 8. I'll go like 3, 7, 8, 2, 4, 5, 2, 7, 3. You see, it's like all over the place. But the 2 is in the top 3. Look at David's Rose, 2. David's Rose. David's Rose. David's Rose. Okay, so David's Rose has never been this distance. So 20% horse, David's Rose. I mean, a lot is pointing towards this damn 2 horse, isn't it? Wow. But what we see is this horse needs the lead. Tell me it can get the lead. Oh my God. The 5 horse has got some speed, and Camacho is pretty aggressive. That's the problem. I'm telling you, if this horse had any kind of an advantage in the pace, I would be like, okay, but now I will say this. This horse has more class, and that would move this horse up. I would suggest to you that this 2 is going to be on the lead. So who would come from behind just in case the 5 and the 2 duel? Who's going to be the best closer with the most class? What's up, Dan? So this horse, the 3, the 7, the 8, 18%. Gets 113 pounds. This 8 horse is not bad. If they go dueling. The true closer in the race, though, is this one. But, I mean, this is 5 furlongs. I'm going to guess this horse is going to be too late, the 3. There's, unfortunately, with this horse, there's no way of knowing what it's going to do. It's the EquinEdge top pick, which is very interesting. I don't like this morning line on this horse. 8-1. The EquinEdge morning line does not like it. I think it's the 8. 3 can probably close for sure, but it might be too late. And you know what the other thing is have you noticed like horses on the lead really haven't been winning on the synthetic? It's been horses that have been closing. What about this 4 horse? Hey, Paula. I mean, it won easily last time out. Maybe this is the horse. I think for me, I would go for that. Yeah, I don't think this is a terrible ticket, actually. I'll play it. Hey, Catherine. All right. Gulfstream Park, 1 minute. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7. 2, 4, 7. 7, 2, 4. 7, 2, 4. 1, 4, 7, 8, 9. Now, I mean, you need luck. You need luck no matter what. I think the 7's a decent single. There's a lot pointing towards this too, David's Rose. There really is. And this horse has got, look at the SOR on this horse. What's the story with this horse? This horse looks very interesting. It's tactical. It faced really good horses 2 back. Last time out was a 58. I'll tell you one thing. Look, whenever this horse is really cleared easily, 2 races, look at this. It wins. It's got a big shot, no doubt about it. This is a really tough race. Oh, nice. Oh, well, not nice. So, and let's see here. And the late pick 5 here is even more tough than this. So it really comes down to just making the right call on a single and then spreading and hoping for long shots. Honestly, that's really what this is going to come down to. I mean, you never find value in a situation like this on Creative Kid, right? This is a real drag. You don't even know. I want to say they paid. This horse started off with this effort here in this straight maiden race. I remember this. And they thought this horse was going to be a superstar, honestly. And right after this first race, they were offered like $300,000 or $400,000 and turned it down. And now this horse is in for 12.5. That's just a nightmare. Honestly. Wow. Thank you, Catherine. Yeah, that's just a drag. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to church with my daughter. They're loading at Gulfstream. I can't show the race, unfortunately, because we didn't ask for approval. So, but all right, I'm going to hang up with you guys, and then I can watch it. We'll see you guys later. All right, enjoy your Sunday.